Smells like fresh rubber in here. And you can see it goes all the way around. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning here. Last afternoon I decided to finally order tires for the 240. Front tires were shot. They were bald, they had a little wire, and I had to drive it 4 hours across the state in that condition, which was quite scary. But the car did perfect, which I'm very grateful for, to have a fully running 240. It may not be an SR, but I'm still very happy I have one. I ordered around 4 p.m. yesterday, and it said it was supposed to arrive today at like 2 to 4, which is crazy. Link the website I bought the tires on. Insane experience. They texted me right as I ordered it to make sure it was my proper tire size, and this is not sponsored, but I can highly recommend because they're already here. Let's go outside and see if the tires arrived. I think it did. I saw a FedEx truck, so fingers crossed. Bye. The tires are here. Wow, brand new Falkens. I think that's how you say it, Falkens. And this is the exact tire I'm running on the rear of the 240 currently. And they packaged this really nicely. The tire is quite chunky for this car, but I oddly like how it sits, especially because I'm on stock suspension right now. But as you guys can see, it's a 215/60/15, so it's a real chunky tire and it rides amazing. But as you guys can see, you get a closer look. Look at that wire. It's insane. Yeah, it's not safe to drive like that. I did get the car registered maybe 2 days ago, and I haven't been driving it because I don't want to risk it, especially because I just got this car. So why would I risk blowing a tire out? And you can see it goes all the way around. Let's look at the other side. This is the driver's side. It's not too bad, but you can see it's all bald on the outer side, and you can see where the wire is starting to peek through. Oh, there's actually some exposed wire right here. Sorry if I keep saying that. I feel like I keep repeating my words. And then right there too. These are the conditions of the rear tires. They're basically brand new. The fronts were the only ones that I knew needed replacing. Same size, it's square setup, 215/60/15s all the way around of the Sonera Falken tires. They ride so good. Like, this car is smoother than my other two cars, which is funny because it's a 240. These ones hold air well. I did notice the fronts are kind of going down, but it could be because of the wear on them. But we do have to jack up the car and remove the front two tires, and then I'm going to take it to my local tire shop. They charge about $20 per tire to take off the old one and put the new one on, which honestly isn't too bad. I can't complain. I just don't feel comfortable bringing this car and having them jack it up because I don't want anything to happen. It is like a locally owned place and they do their job really fast. It's just I have trust issues, and yeah. Let's remove them and load them in the hatch back there, because that's the car I always put my tires in. Best car ever. Handy dandy jacks. Oh. That landed on my toe. We'll take off this sticker right here though. Let's jack up this car. It's my first time jacking it up. I'm a little nervous, but I think all the jacking points aren't rusted, so we can safely do it. Can't forget one of the most important parts, the jack stands. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I'm jacking it in the right spot. All the way. A lot of people say to jack from the subframe, so that's what I'm doing. Looks pretty sturdy, there's no rust. It's a solid. Seems pretty sturdy, but I don't know why I get so sketched out. Need a piece of wood to put on top of the jack stand to have it hold up the subframe, and I only have this piece of wood, only one, so I'm gonna cut it in half and use it. Actually, I have an electric, really random, but having to cut a piece of wood in the middle of jacking up your car, of course. I do have my powered jigsaw right here. Now that we have two pieces of wood for the jack stands, we can actually jack up the car now. Don't lie, this is a little sketchy, but I'm gonna just be very careful that the weight is evenly distributed on this. But it's pretty sturdy. Put it right here on the subframe, and then I put it in the area where it had the hole, and then I put one in the rear. This is what the one in the rear looks like, and the one up here. I've never had to use wood like this before, so it's a little sketchy, but it's pretty sturdy. The jack stands don't move at all. The same steps on this side. I might not record it. I might. I'm kind of in a rush. Tire shop closes at 5 or 5:30, so I have less than 30 minutes to do this. Since I did it on that side, it shouldn't be too hard to do it on this side. Set the other jack. Don't forget to put the locking pin in. Same indication on this side. Oh shit, that was a little too fast. Forget to lift the rear jack stand. Here we go. Everything is pretty much secure. It does look a little sketchy, but nothing's moving. All the jack stands are up. And yeah. It is a 22 socket. Put that on the impact. And these lugs, they need replacing. They're pretty old and mismatched, but that's how I bought the car. 2, 3, 4. Bald. Ready for some new rubber. I don't know if these are OEM lugs, but look how weird they look. And you'll start to notice not everyone has this on it, and some have some sketchy lugs on it. It's just how I bought the car. He didn't have a full set. Like, look at this lug. I don't know if it's, I think it might be the same one. It just doesn't have a top to it, but I'm not too sure. It's actually the one that's the worst. This one. I'm not sure why there's so much camber wear in the front. It could be the alignment, but you see all that wire. Let's go load this inside the uekaey now. Look at this. I'm pretty sure this is stock suspension. It rides super nice, but that's so old. I'm definitely gonna upgrade the suspension later down the line, so stay tuned for me slowly restoring this car. But yep, that's how it looks like with no wheel. Brake pads aren't too bad. The rotors do need replacing though, but we'll get to that. Let's take all of that and load it into the back of the hatch. So I need to lift this up. I love this car, it has so much room. Oop. These ones are a little heavier, so I'm going one at a time. And the last one. There we go, we're all loaded, the 2 new tires and the wheels. I did get the same size, which I mentioned earlier, so I can have a fully square setup and not have mismatched tires on the car. And they're pretty solid tires, so I didn't mind investing in just 2. If it was a 4 set, maybe I would have changed brand, but let's see if it clears the hatch. It should. Oh yeah, you can kind of see them through here. Oh, it's so dirty. I would recommend you guys to wear gloves. I never do, clearly. But she sits like that till I get back. Side looks like, and other side. Smells like fresh rubber in here. How funny. You asked me why I have 3 cars. Because everyone has a use. Thank you.
Oh, one more.
Okay. Brand new. Thank you. Oh, sorry. How much for 2?
40. Oh, I don't know.
Sorry.
What the hell is your car?
Thank you.
You want that? Yeah, do it.
And then, tip.
Thank you.
You're welcome. New tires. to remove the sticker. Some people keep these on. I don't know why, but... Oh, turn it around. Gloves. I get some new ones soon. Just twist these on. Have the legs. We grab the wheel. Oh, forgot to take the sticker off of this one. Oh no, that was not satisfying. Okay, it's just gonna rip off like this. That's how it's looking, and then how it's looking this side. I am thinking about leaving the car on jacks because I think I'm gonna change the diff fluid because I don't remember. I mean, the previous owner doesn't remember when the diff fluid was last checked, but I mean, it shifts like butter. No grinds in the gears, nothing. It's rare for these 240s not to have those issues, but the diff is right there and it's perfectly jacked up right now, but the sun's about to set and the mosquitoes are about to come out. I won't be attempting the diff fluid change today because the mosquitoes eat me alive and I'm so uncomfortable and I just want to go inside. Do not want to deal with that today. But I'm glad I got the new tires mounted on and there's no more wires. I do want to take this car for a drive, but if it's on jacks, I can't. I am debating. Wow, I didn't realize how close this tire sits to. Huh. Does it push this up normally? Oh my goodness, I'm a little confused. That is like really close. Doesn't seem as close on this side though. Oh, I didn't notice that. Besides the 240, the S2 is pretty dirty. I keep saying I need to get a car cover, but seriously, I do. Look at that. That was maybe like 2 days after washing the car. Don't even get me started with the Civic. This is the bird's target. I'm not gonna go fully around. But yay, I'm so excited for these new tires on the 240. Rears are in pretty good shape. And the fronts are brand new. Now let's throw away all this trash I have.